Alright, here we go, man. Let's see if my computer is gonna survive this. Hey, Howlin', what's happening? How you doing? What's been up, man? I haven't caught your streams. You stream so late for me. It's like I'm sleeping when you're streaming. 4 out of 4 for this virtual? We'll see about that, Elite Whale. I think you overestimate my abilities. Alright, let's do the daily problem first. Should I just jump right in? I don't like to waste too much time. Man, I think I'm dealing with an injury. I got like arthritis in my finger or something, man. It hurts. I think I've been clicking too much on my mouse or something. So bad. I'm trying to go live earlier. Yeah, you be a real late night, man. Early morning for me, I guess. Alright, here we go. Longest balanced subarray, part 1. You are given an integer array nums. A subarray is called balanced if the number of distinct even numbers in the array is equal to the number of distinct odd numbers. Return the length of the longest balanced subarray. Think you'll be surprised. The last contest felt like an old contest. Sorcerer, what's happening? Midnight already? Not where I'm from, or not where I'm living. At least 3 out of 4. Hey, I don't think I've started to get 2 out of 4 until like in the last year or so. I've like always gotten at least 3 out of 4, man. But I guess these days, not so much. Alright, what am I thinking for this problem? Distinct even numbers and distinct. Wait, balanced even and odd numbers. First thing that pops in my mind, and I'm not sure which one works or if they even work. First thing is prefix sum and then sliding window. But I don't know if sliding window is gonna work here. So I'm just gonna go through and see. This is just like a hunch. Prefix sum because we're looking for a certain amount of certain like target numbers. So we're like, we have to count them. But I'm not sure yet. We're gonna figure it out though, I think. 54% acceptance. We might be able to figure it out. Alright, let's look at example 1. 2, 5, 4, 3. The answer is 4. Because the whole thing is balanced. Yeah, I think... Alright. I'm thinking prefix sum. And I'm thinking of a problem where it's like... There's one that's like long as 0 and 1 balanced thing. So if I treat each even number as a positive and then each odd number as a negative, basically I'm looking for a subarray where the sum of the whole subarray is equal to 0, and that's perfectly balanced. An even number of positive numbers and an even number of odd numbers. Or negative numbers in this case. I shouldn't say an even number because then that makes it sound confusing. We got the same amount of positive numbers and the same amount of negative numbers. It equals to 0, and that's balanced. And then we can use prefix sums for that for sure. So let me try and implement this idea. Yeah, so I was also thinking sliding window, but I'm not sure when you'd grow the window and when you'd shrink the window. Like, that's what I always try and ask myself anytime I think about sliding window. Like, what are the conditions for growing the window and what are the conditions for shrinking the window? And can I think of any of those conditions that make sense for this problem? And I couldn't really think of anything for sliding window, but then prefix sums I thought about balancing the subarray by making, +1, -1, and then just having it same amount, 0. Balances out. All right, here we go, man. So how do you even do prefix sums, man? I guess we use a hash map. I don't know yet. Maybe we need like some type of sum as we're iterating through. So in our hash map, I think we can store the very first index where that prefix sum is the one we've seen, because the first index is going to give us the longest, because we don't care if it's more recent than the first one, right? Because then it's going to result in a shorter subarray. So what we're going to do is basically our target is 0. So we need to find, basically if the number is positive, how do you say it? This is even. This is odd. So if it's even, I'm going to consider that as a positive number. So I increment the sum. If it's odd, I'll consider it negative. And then our target is going to be 0 minus the sum, which is the negative sum, the opposite of the sum, I guess. But I'm just typing it out so it's obvious, like why it's that. Is that what I'm looking for, man? Or am I looking for itself? Is the target going to be itself? And maybe not. Yes. Because if I'm looking for itself, it's perfectly balanced. Yes, that makes sense. Alright, if my target sums are like this, 1, 2, 1, 0, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. So if I just look for the same number that I started at, that means that whole subarray is equal to, well, I guess 0, right? Like if I go from 2 to 2, that means this whole distance, we didn't gain anything. It's perfectly balanced. So I think our target is actually going to be our sum. I don't know. We'll see, man. That's what I'm thinking right now. So if this is equal to, if we find it, then the longest would be, how long is that, man? I minus, I guess we have to put in 0 starts at negative 1. So it'd be I minus sum. And then if we don't find it, then wait. Let me think. I don't know, man. If we don't find it, then do we just insert this at whichever index we're at? I wonder if this is right. Oh shit. Did you already get bored or sick of vibe coding? I have not. But Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays I practice LeetCode. Javier D, what's happening? I'm not too sure about my answer here. I think I have some implementation issues, but we'll see. We'll see where it breaks down. It's like the whole thing works. I wonder if it's this plus